It's Katherine Skaggs, and it is December 11th, the day before the new moon on December 12th, 2023. This new moon is in Sagittarius, and I wanted to give you a Mythical Goddess Tarot reading to help you know how to navigate these energies of this Sag moon. It's a great new moon energy to help us end the year. It's all about letting go of those old things that don't serve us and beginning anew. But that Sag energy is really inspirational and helpful to do it with grace and ease, emotional balance. So I wanted to see what the Mythical Goddess Tarot and maybe some of the Masters of Light would like to tell us about working with this energy and how we can best navigate during this holiday time. I know it's pretty busy and hectic for most folks. So Mythical Goddess Tarot, we're going to pull 15 card spread today. I hope some of you can find me and join this reading live. If not, you'll get to see it in a little while. But in that 15 card spread, it's one I've done a lot that many of you have watched. It drills down into who are we as we enter into this energy of the new moon. What's the big picture? Like, what's going on? This is an esoteric reading. So what's going on for us collectively, and what's the purpose of this time and how to work with this energy? Then we have a section called, I'm sorry, I got distracted. Our opportunities, our learning, our lessons in life, and what we need to do with that, how to best move forward with that. Then we also have a section on our action to take during this new moon time and our outcome if we will follow the goodness of this energy. All right, so as we enter this new moon, we've got an interesting card here. We got the Earth card, the Six of Success. So as we enter into this time period, it tells me that we are good, we're abundant, we are successful. Success is an interesting word. It means much more about being valued, knowing who we are in the middle of this time period, and how to take that energy forward as we move into the Sag moon. So count your blessings. You have a lot of them. This card says you are abundant and rich. That's not only money, but it has a lot to do with all that we love in our lives. Hey, Jill, nice to see you here. So count your blessings as we move forward at this new moon. It's going to help you let go of the things that don't work and expand everything that you desire to continue to feel your abundance and pleasure in life. Another card that's in this section about who are we as we enter into the new moon. And it's the Wind card, the Child of Wind. It's about the mental suit. It tells us that we're free, that we are open to new ideas and energies, that there's a lot of magic. So let that magical energy of wonderment and the mental suit of new beginnings really accompany you into visioning new ways of life and how you can navigate the world differently than you have in the past, with more grace, more joy, more freedom. Then we have the Courage card. So it tells me with these other two cards, who are we? So we're ready for change. We're ready to face the unknown. And we've got the courage and the heart space needed to move into a new frequency and a new way of being. Seriously, how good can it get? As we focus on that, it's not magical thinking that's like empty. It is the energy that's needed of the heart and passion to go with our new beginnings, our new creative ways of thinking, to get us to a new place that's more rich, more fun, more joyful. So the next three cards have to do with, in this big picture with this new moon, what energy do we need to know? What do we need to know on a bigger soul picture besides our just personal things going on in our life or how we look into the world? And part of that energy of the overview is this is about us coming into greater light within our own beings. That you're the light, that I'm the light, that if we're looking for greater light, illumination, joy, purpose, we need to look that this is about us expanding into a greater expression of our own lightness, of ourselves as the blessing in our lives. So what greater thing could there be in the big picture esoterically? This time of expansion, of letting go of the past, is really supportive of you becoming more of all that you already are. Your own divinity, your own light, your own beauty. So let go of the things that weigh you down so that you can brighten. Another thing that's in this big picture that goes right along with that is it's the time to let go of any and all behaviors that are self-destructive. Any ways where you implode or hold things against yourself. It's time to let go of that. Put that in the fire for your new moon ceremony. Let it go so that you can expand into everything that is self-love. The other piece in this big picture, as you let go of the destructive things, you become more illuminated. This is an ace of wind, meaning it is a very beneficial card. It tells me that your angels are all around and that this ace is coming in to help you understand there's new beginnings, but there's also great support for incredible downloads, intuitions, knowings about this next phase of life. Is that it's time to bring in that connectivity to your own divinity, your own spiritual knowing, your own intuitive self. And so you can expect greater downloads and awarenesses to come through from higher perspectives, higher divine octaves of light. In other words, be prepared to get a lot of synchronicity and intuitions about what to do next in your life, and that you can navigate from a greater perspective of intuitive knowing and not just being linear, that you can tap into the quantum field and truly know. Hello, everyone. Hi, Erin. Hi, Paula Jane. Awesome to see you here as I pop in for a little reading pre-new moon tomorrow. Okay, we're at this place in the reading of, what do we need to learn as we come into this new moon? What are the opportunities that unfold as we grow? And this, some of this energy can be challenging. So right at the very center of these three cards in this section about our lessons, we've got the integrity card. And it's actually a Sag card, Sag in the moon. And it's a fire card. So this is about our passion, our fieriness, our spirits. And so there may be some challenges as you let go of the past to truly stay in integrity with who you are. As you choose to let go of a way of being, it might be a relationship, it might be work, it might be just an attitude toward yourself or the world. This is calling you to a higher integrity with your most divine state, your most integrous state from the inside to the outside. Hey, Kathy, nice to see you. So it's time to burn away the old things that separate you from true fulfillment and wholeness. That's what this card's about, integrity from within to everything around you in your life, that you want it to be in harmony, that you can't fool yourself or you're going to be in suffering. So pay attention to being really honest with yourself about what is integrous within your life experiences. We've also got an interesting negative card here. It's the C's, which is the emotional suit. It's the 7, denial. It has a lot of Scorpio energy in here. And it is very much about any place that you have suppressed yourself, denied yourself emotionally, gone into like a PTSD trance mode where you're just kind of like not completely present. This is up for healing. So it's time to really look at where are you suppressed emotionally, because that's a growth opportunity and it's very related to you being in integrity. If you're emotionally off in any areas, you're out of integrity with yourself. So it's time to clean up any places where you're not happy, where you hold yourself back emotionally with others, whether it be at work, family, important people in your life, or even just what you know that you truly love and want for yourself. It's time to examine that emotional depth within you and to let go of any way you deny yourself. Say yes to you. Yes to your emotional happiness. That's going to feed your spiritual integrity. And let's do it with compassion. The third card in this area of the reading is Kuan Yin. Mother Goddess Compassion. Hey, Christina. Good time to see you here. Oh, let's be loving and kind and compassionate to ourselves as we work on that integrity emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically. It's to asking Kuan Yin to come in to help our hearts be kind and compassionate to ourselves. She offers this energy of the life source. She's got a vessel here, and she's also holding a willow branch, which is truly about coming back to greater heart, greater peace, to honor your happiness, to honor your emotional selves, but be kind to yourself. This opportunity is to expand your compassion and mercy for you and how you can embody that with everyone else in your life, but you got to give it to yourself first. If you give it to yourself, it's going to help everything else. So what kind of practices? Take a walk. What's it like to examine your thoughts and your feelings and to come back and say, I love myself? No matter what's going on, is that it's okay. I can let go of anything I'm holding against myself so I can come to that greater sense of compassion that life is a journey and it's one about learning way big time, oftentimes. Okay, the next three cards are how do you help this growth opportunity and get to being the light and letting go of these self-destructive ways that I mentioned in the big picture? And the action is very much, I look at the cards as so perfect for what we need to do. First of all, what can you do to do emotional cleansing? Again, we've got Scorpio energy, we've got water energy. This is about getting healing. This is go take a sea salt bath, clear your etheric body, do a ritual, make a nice bath and put about a whole pound of sea salt in it. So don't buy the expensive stuff. Get some bulk sea salt, throw it in your bath, throw some essential oils at the back of the bath, make a ritual, sit in there with the intention of letting go of whatever is in your energy field or whatever you're holding on to emotionally, and ask for the support you need to truly let go and release. You may find yourself crying, sobbing, weeping. Do it in a safe container and let it be a ritual that is honoring your journey and letting go of any pain that you continue. Find a good healing presence in your life that you need to sit with, that you need to ask for help so that you truly can let go of anything that creates suffering. It's going to help bring you back into emotional receptivity and letting go of the things wherever you thought that maybe you weren't worthy, that those can be let go. Because those are not who you are. Those are things that have happened to you that got stuck in your field. The other piece is to call in your inner child, your innocent one. This card says that one of the actions is to return to innocence, to return to the purity of your childlike self. So this emotional healing can help you bring that in. I've got dog help here, little happy dog. I'm going to put it down. Sadie's here. She's breathing loudly for us to, she brought in the compassion and the kindness for this childlike self, is to bring in that innocence. She's the perfect energy of that innocence and purity. So to invite that in, put it on your altar, put it in a place where you can focus regularly, that you can let go of cynical ways of beings or old habits where you are hard on yourself or hard on others. Ask for the innocence of that child, because she not only says this is an action, but she tells me that we are all completely protected as we return to that pure state of our hearts, that pure childlike nature that is in wonderment, and that there's protection from the storm in life, that will be offered to us as we can let go of the things that hurt, that are low frequency. So find others to reflect that back to you as you're on your path. Ask for help to return to innocence. No judgment. Put that judgment in the fire. Put that judgment into a place where you bury it, you compost it, you alchemize and transform it with your intentions, but also through ceremony and asking for help. So we've got a great goddess here to support us in composting and letting go of the things where we are not whole. And that's Kali. Now, Kali is this fierce Hindu goddess, and she is actually a very protective goddess who helps protect us from our egos. So work with Kali right now to let go of the old so you can emerge into that pure, illuminated state, that childlike wonderment place of purity and innocence. To let go of the egoic aspects that are turned against ourselves or the world at large. Kali's here to clean that out and to help us die to the things that don't make us happy, to help us die to the things that keep us out of integrity. So, yeah, Kali and Kuan Yin, you bet. That's right, Jill. Good help. We need them both. All right, so if we can stay on this track, where are we headed with this new moon support? You know, that Sag new moon. Sag loves to play. Sag loves travel. Sag loves knowledge and information. So as we let go of the past, we're going to get more playful. We're going to have more energy and light to be wise. And we may take a few trips here or there. So what happens as we commit to this energy to work with it in our highest best good? We've got a negative card right in the center of the outcome. And the way I like to read those is this is what we have the opportunity to truly let go of as we follow through with this energy. And this card, again, it's water, it's emotion, it's depletion. So if you're coming into integrity, you're letting go of emotional denial, you're doing this cleansing of your energy emotionally, heart-based, and coming back to purity. You're going to transmute and transform all the places where you're exhausted emotionally, where you're depleted, where you're sick. This is so important. If you're navigating this holiday time and you are exhausted, you need to take a break so that you can clear out whatever is up emotionally. This time period is often a very high intensity emotional time, not always fun. It can be a blast, or it might be like, oh, my relatives, all this stuff I have to do. So make sure with this guidance coming in is to take care of yourself emotionally so that this is what you're healing. This is what you're letting go of. And that you're feeling more fulfilled emotionally as opposed to being depleted. On either side of that, I'd say that we've got a lot of help in manifesting truly yumminess into our physical reality through this time period, through the help of the Sag energy and through the guidance with the goddesses so far. The aces, when they show up in the deck, my sageism, the author of the book, of the deck, Sage Holloway, my sageism is that all the aces indicate help from the angels, help from all our spirit guides and helpers, and that it's no work at all. So this month, expect that you're going to have a lot of esoteric energy, help, angels, guides, synchronicities that help you manifest truly what you desire anew. So whatever you're planting your seeds for in this new moon energy, give it a lot of love and know that the universe is supporting you and bringing that to earth, of making that your physical reality. If it's new life, greater abundance, greater harmony with your relationships, know that you're getting the support as you heal emotionally and come into integrity with yourself for you to manifest that in your physical reality and to heal yourself emotionally. And that you're being initiated, that you're coming into a brand new cycle as a result of working with the Sag moon energy, coming in to a new way of being as you let go of the old, healing emotionally, is that you're being initiated into greater light. That's the Amaterasu sun card that was in the overview of the big picture, is that you're literally being transmuted into a new octave, a new way of being, and that you're being ushered in by Amaterasu, the Shinto sun goddess, Kuan Yin, the goddess of compassion and mercy, Kali, the Hindu goddess of death and transformation, who protects you and your purity, and Mary Magdalene, who's anointing you with the sacred oil to bring you into your Christ light. And that is not a religious energy. That is the energy of truly being illuminated, of being a wise one, of understanding how the universe works. So you're being initiated into a greater way of being in your own self. Yes, she of 1,000 angels. I like that, Jill. Thank you. So I do have the Master's Light Wisdom Oracle with me. And as I said earlier, I'm going to pull a card or two from that to say what angels and helpers want to come in. I've got a couple here. And this card came up earlier today. It's Buddha, Lord Gautama, the Buddha, Enlightenment. And that feels very much important to bring into this spread, this reading, to say, well, we're clearing out emotionally. How are we getting there to be in integrity? And one of the things is to pay attention. Lord Gautama, the Buddha, is also an energy of the Buddha light, the Christ light, the golden octave of wisdom. And he and Jesus were buddies in some way, shape, or form, that they're both teaching about enlightenment. Jesus is about the sacred heart and illumination of the heart energy, and Buddha is about the mind, mindfulness, being mindful of your words, being mindful of your actions, being mindful of everything you participate in, whether it comes out of your mouth, it's in your thoughts, it's in your actions. So one of the things we need to do is be mindful. If you're wanting to change something, focus on what you're creating as opposed to getting tangled up to what is challenging. Do something to let go of what's challenging, a ceremony, a decision, to stop engaging in what's challenging, and to refocus on the benefit of what you want to live in. Meaning, if you're entangled into, I don't like this and I don't like that, and the government should do this and they don't do that, come back home to yourself. Come back home to, what do I want to live in? What is harmonious to me? And how can I speak words of love? How can I speak words of harmony? How can I act harmoniously? And that's going to shift your entire reality. Our human race is used to fighting. It's time to stop fighting and engaging and creating through the energy of what you want to experience, and to disengage from the things that are conflictive. And it's not Pollyanna, it is called change in alchemy. And we've got Lord Ganesha here, also a Hindu god, who's here to help us to overcome the challenges that may come up as we let go of the past. He helps remove the obstacles of the past so we can move forward. So these are two energies I recommend working with in addition to everyone else in this. And we got one more card I'm going to pull. I love Ganesha. He's such a great guy. Call to him and follow through with any guidance he brings for you, and know he's here to help. And we've got the Pleiadian angel of dreams, dream anew. So if you're going to create a new reality, it's not only disengaging and disconnecting from the old frequencies and the old patterns, but it's focusing on what is possible. What do you desire? How do you come to your heart's desires and truly imagine a new way of being? Yes, a perfect balance of divine masculine and divine feminine. Thanks, Jill. It's time for us to imagine and dream anew. Call on that Aquarian energy that we have of this time period, and work with Sag to give it the fire to manifest and to create and to enjoy what yourself as a creator of your life. So I hope these energies are beneficial and that you all have a wonderful new moon energy tomorrow. And for any of you locally in Fort Collins in this area, I'm doing a new moon women's circle. Come and join us. Check my website out at KatherineSkaggs.com. And wherever you are, may you be blessed and enjoy this shift. I love you.